Okay, everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, today we're going to do a Zangief, however you say it. I've always said it Zangief, but it may be Zangief. I'm not sure. We're going to do a Zangief playthrough on Street Fighter 2, The World Warrior. Now, I was going to do this on the arcade version, because believe it or not, the arcade version is a little bit different than the Super Nintendo version as far as certain hits connecting and not connecting. To me, to be honest with you, the arcade version of Street Fighter 2 World Warrior, to me personally, is easier in some regards. So when I'm playing as Zangief, for example, there's a kick I can do in the arcade version that, you know, it's kind of like an anti-air fierce kick, just standing fierce kick. It doesn't work as well on the Super Nintendo version. You can still pull it off once in a while, but it's not consistent. So that being said, we are going to play Street Fighter 2 with Zangief, a single credit playthrough. So let me do something real quick. We're going to reset this. We're going to select our Street Fighter. At least if I can remember the code. Down or up. There we go. Yeah. So we basically just turn on the Champion Edition, except for the ability to see how it's a blue background now. So it's kind of like turning on Champion Edition. It just doesn't give you the ability to pick the bosses still. But when you're playing through the game, you're going to play as the alternate colors of all the characters, which is pretty cool. So, let's go to options real quick. We're just going to leave this on the medium difficulty level, which is considered 3 on this version. That's hard enough for me with Zangief anyways. So, crank it up a little bit. And let's go. And start. I'm going to press start to use his alternate color, which is pretty cool. And look, everybody we fight now, it's not their original color, it's their alternate colors. Just like in Champion Edition. I've seen a few things that just don't seem right in this version, to be honest with you. Like sometimes when Ken or Ryu are getting up, and I'm already starting my sweep, like I've already pressed down and fierce kick, for some reason they can sweep me before they're even all the way standing up yet. It does happen once in a while. I'm not sure if you'll see it this playthrough, but it's kind of irritating, to be honest with you. Right there. Like, I was doing the sweep motion, and somehow his fierce kick got through before he was even fully standing up yet. So, but you're gonna see a lot of this kind of cheap crap right here from me with Zangief. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B. Probably not a lot of combos happening, just a lot of basic defensive survival, so to say. But regardless, I'm not a big Zangief fan. But to be honest with you, I did actually have fun doing this playthrough. It was actually pretty interesting. Sometimes you can do this, you just jump in with a kick, a weak kick, and throw them afterwards. Sometimes they'll let you get away with it, sometimes they won't. But that worked pretty well this round. I'd forgotten about this code until a few days ago that allows you to play as the alternate versions of the colors. It's pretty cool. E Honda generally falls for the sweep quite a bit. Damn. One more it would dizzy them. When they'll fall for 4 of them in a row, it'll automatically dizzy them. It's weird. So I've never noticed this about Zangief, but sometimes when you do that throw I just did, if you hit him with the jump kick or something like right after, it'll dizzy him. It's crazy. Like I can grab him with that. I think it was a medium punch throw, and then as they're getting up, I'll jump into them. They'll you know, and do like a weak kick. It'll knock him down and dizzy him. Pretty crazy. We'll try it, see if we pull it off at some point. No guarantees. We'll try to do this playthrough somewhere. Gotta be careful with Dhalsim, just trying to get in close to him. It's sometimes a nightmare. Sometimes I do that low jab, it kind of provokes him into doing that slide right there. If he's close enough, I can catch him with a sweep. Let's see if I can pull off the dizzy. No, jump too early, I think. That's Again, this is a very patient playthrough for me. I'm not aggressive with Zangief at all. Just, he's too big. I don't know if he was even considered good at this point. I know that some of the later Street Fighter 2s, Zangief's a really good character to use. I just don't know if it's right here or not. He's just, I don't know, he's too big. And not fast enough, I guess. But I guess later on they made it to where he's a better character. Plus, I was never able to do, I mean, I may have accidentally done it once in a while, but I was never able to do that little 360 move where he does that huge pile driver. I guess it just takes practice, but again, I never really took the time to learn him a whole lot. Sometimes you jump away and kick, it provokes him into doing his flash kick. We don't do it in the corner, we'll just get knocked out of the air. There he goes. Let's see if we can do it again. See, like that, and jump back and kick. A lot of times it provokes him into doing that right there. Oops. Wait on you, sir. I don't care if the time runs out. I'll gladly win by the time. Do not care. We'll take this one. There we go. Again, this is a survival playthrough, so if the time runs out, the time runs out. As long as I'm ahead, I don't care. Yeah, this game, I didn't really realize it a whole lot, but there is some stuff it does that's a little bit suspicious. Like as far, I feel like it cheats a little bit. Not on the Mortal Kombat level, but I feel like there's still some stuff that shouldn't be allowed to get away with sometimes. Especially when Guile does his flash kick, and right when he gets to the bottom of that, usually you're supposed to be able to have the advantage and throw him, but sometimes he's able to throw you for some reason, which is really strange. Yeah, so when he does that flash kick and it misses you, most of the time when they fall from something like that, you have the advantage. You have the actual advantage to like throw them or whatever. But for some reason, his throw, his little pile driving backbreaker thing he does, takes precedence over anything you do. So you gotta knock him out of the air really and truly. Because a lot of times if you try to wait for that throw, he's gonna win it. It's hard to explain without showing you, but. Go. And the Super Nintendo version doesn't have where the barrels fall down on top of you. It doesn't have that bonus stage. It just has the car and the bricks. So Ryu is generally pretty easy. He will let us do this trip for the most part, with the occasional that. I just don't get that. It just doesn't seem like he should be able to connect right there with the trip. Oh, jumped right into it. What did I say about Ryu being fairly easy a while ago? No, but seriously, he usually falls for that sweep quite a bit, honestly. That right there. Damn, you covered fast. You covered like bison speed. What the hell? Here we go. Oops. Oh man. Right, really? Whew, that was close. I knew I couldn't take another one of those, so I had to just take a chance and jump. Damn, that was close. Alright, who we got next? We got Chun-Li and freaking Blanka here, and then we'll be in the bosses after that. Oh man, I didn't think it was that close. Oh, what? I thought I was in the down back position. Guess not. See if we can put a little trick off on him. This, I swear to God, this game sometimes. Damn, some of the stuff that happens, like he does that swing, that low punch, that low fierce punch from Blanka. Like as I'm pressing fierce kick, it's like it's almost like they know what I'm gonna do. Seriously? God, come on. Dude, you gotta be shitting me. What? Oh my gosh, I got lucky again. That was crap though. I was standing up to block it. Guys, I got lucky. I'll take it, but I don't usually have that. I do have trouble with Blanka sometimes, but not usually that much trouble. Oh my gosh. That was pure luck that I won that match right there. Wow. Gotta work on Zangief still a little bit more apparently. I'm not gonna say anybody's easy anymore. Because normally I would say that about Chun-Li, she's not too bad against Zangief, but yeah, forget it. Every time I say somebody's easy or easier, I get almost annihilated, so. Well, as you just saw me squirrel out of 2 matches, Blanka and Ryu, I didn't think either one of them was gonna give me that much trouble. Oops. If you're close enough, you can use your jab to anti-air on certain characters, but I wasn't close enough that time. That's what I wanted to do. Jeez, I thought she'd be dizzy by now. That'll work, I guess. I'm still bummed about that Blanka fight, really and truly. Oh, got so lucky. Alright, got some bosses to contend with. A lot of sweeps still. That's what you see me using most of this game, is that sweep right there. It just works really well. If I can knock him down close enough to me, I can jump in and do a combo, but so far that hasn't worked. There he goes. There we go. But yeah, his Zangief's standing fierce kick works really well on the arcade version, but not as well on the Super Nintendo version. So, in that regard, I think I have an easier time beating it on the arcade version with Zangief in particular. Alright, now we have the car stage. Which is weird, right? I'm used to the car stage being pretty close to the beginning of the game, like after your third or fourth opponent. There's probably a better way to win the car stage with Zangief. This is all I know. So, we're going to finish it with like 6 or 7 seconds left. There may be a faster way, I just don't know it. But yeah, the Super Nintendo version, guys, is a great version. I always thought that. Even from day one when it first came out, I was always like, man, this game's a very close resemblance to the arcade version. They did a really good job with it. Can't stress that enough. Well, I like Vega's secondary outfit. It's pretty cool. I want him to bounce off the wall. So you keep trying to trip him. And usually he'll do a jump kick strap in the air, and that'll, let's see if he does it. Well, with that right there. When he does that, you can just kind of keep doing the sweep again, and he'll fall for it. Now, I don't know what to do against this part. I have no idea. With Zangief, I don't know what to do against Vega jumping on the fence. I can jump back and do a quick punch every once in a while if I'm like the full, if I create the full screen distance. But otherwise, I really don't know what to do right there. Zangief just slow, too big. Can't get out of the way of that thing. No, he's not doing what I was telling you a while ago, but a lot of times he'll just jump straight up and down after I do the sweep. That's what I want him to do. And then you just move it a tiny bit closer and sweep him again, just like that. Oh, I hate that throw. Just like that, see? There we go. If you asked me not too long ago if I ever thought Zangief, I mean, I would ever be able to beat Vega with Zangief on the computer, I probably would have said no. But lo and behold, I found a very simple way. You just got, again, this is more of a defensive playthrough, so. Wow. And he's hard to stay close to. Those tiger fireballs of his. It's hard to get in there. There you go. There you go. Oops. Oh, he did the short one. The good thing about catching him out, knocking him out of the tiger uppercuts is it just does so much damage to him. So that's why I always try to do. There you go. Whew. Just gotta wait for that that tiger uppercut. God. I know, guys, this is not one of my better playthroughs, but again, this is a single credit playthrough. That's all that matters. So, I'm sure there's people out there who can beat a lot easier Zangief than I can. Yes, do your tiger uppercut, please. As you can see, I'm just trying to work my way in close to him. There we go. Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, and this is just on the medium, basically the medium difficulty level, guys. I would just get so thrashed if I was playing this on a harder difficulty level than this. Mr. M. Bison with the red eyes. See, falls for kind of the same thing that I was telling you about the Vega. There we go. Yeah, he kind of falls for that same kind of routine I was trying to show you against Vega, where like when you sweep close to him, he'll try to jump straight up, and you can like move in just a tiny bit more and do some damage. But you gotta catch him with that initial sweep, though. Sometimes that's hard. Oops. Okay, I'll take it. Remember, I'm not above by winning by time. I don't like to win by time, but I'm not above it. So, there you go, guys. Single credit playthrough with Zangief. Yeah, a little ugly, but we did it. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up so you guys can hear it and listen and watch C&D. Almost the exact same dialogue as the arcade version, not quite. This is different, it just goes into the next picture. It doesn't do this one right here. I always thought that picture was kind of weird, like why? It's just showing their heads bopping up and down. But yeah, the arcade version shows this picture right here, and it has like his security guards also dancing in the background. All right, so there you have it, everyone. Just our fun little playthrough with Zangief. Fun/stressful. No, it wasn't that bad. It's just, as you saw, I did struggle a couple times, especially against Blanka and freaking Ryu, whatever. But no, otherwise it wasn't too bad. I really enjoyed it. I really can't do a lot of combos with Zangief, and I know there are ways to do some combos with him. I'm not a Zangief player at all. I don't know much about him, so. Anyways, guys, give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Did you enjoy the playthrough? Do you have a better way to get through it with Zangief like that without continuing, just a solid strategy? That is the best I have right now. It worked, but as you saw, it barely worked. So, anyways, guys and gals out there, have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.